How are we doing, everyone? Thanks for joining me again for another Charity Lakes upload. I think this is episode 14, I believe. I don't know, I'm losing count where I'm at. I know in the last vlog I said that the lakes are closing now because they've started spawning in the main lake. A couple of the smaller fish in the main lake did begin spawning early hours of the morning, and then they stopped. Since then, nothing else has happened at all. The weather is cooling down. The fishery manager's been and tested the water. The temperature of the water has actually decreased, so they've kept the complex open because the fish are not going to spawn until it goes back up. So this week I think I'm safe. So I'm back down. I am in the car park swim, which is exactly where I'd want to be, and I have 2 nights in here. So this vlog will be a 24-hour one, and then the next vlog will be an overnight one. But I'm already in session. I forgot to do an intro because that's just me, isn't it? Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. I'm currently at the burning stage, so stick around for that because, yeah, I think I have burnt them quite well this time, what I'm burning. But for now, let's get you into this vlog. And again, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy it. So I've made it back in the car park, amazingly. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm quite happy with swim choice on the lake I'm on. As I believe there is nobody else on it either, so I have the whole lake to myself. There's 2 of the vehicles here, and I know both of them are day anglers, so they're going. So I believe, unless anyone turns up tonight, I will have the entire complex to myself. So if anyone's going to catch a fish tonight, it's going to be East Coast, isn't it? So let me spin you around, talk you through what's happening, and let's get on with it. So what's happening in this vlog then? Well, basically this is the one I like out of my week, or my 4 days here, because at the moment, most of you are aware. If you're not, I'll just explain it now. I'm working over this way, and I'm working in the day, and I'm coming back to the lake at night and fishing nights. So I'm doing 3 days a week at the moment where I'm working, so that means I'm doing 4 nights a week on the lake because I come here a day earlier so I can get a relaxed session in, and then I do 3 overnight sessions. So that's why you're getting so many uploads of like from here. And I just haven't been out anywhere else at a weekend. So basically what the plan is this vlog will be 24 hours, and then there'll be a second vlog in this same swim because I will not be moving. There's no way I'll be moving out of here, and that'll just be like an overnight vlog. So it'll follow on from this session. The next vlog will carry on from this session, but it'll be a separate vlog. So yeah, let's get that one out. But this session, simple. I've gone away and I've thought about my angling, and the most simple basic rigs I'm putting out are getting me bites, and I've kind of known in the back of my mind that pop-ups on it I don't think are good. I know I've caught on the long lake from them, but from now on I shall mainly be fishing on the deck, especially in the main lake. I shall be definitely on the deck. I don't think you'll probably see me put a pop-up rig back out in here unless I'm in a really crappy silty area on it. I'll be on the deck because I just don't think the fish pick them up that often, if I'm honest. I think on the deck in here is the way forward. So rigs, I will get a rod, show you. All 3 rods are going to be set the same, all 3 rigs are going to be the same, all 3 baits are going to be the same, and let's hope the outcome's the same. All 3 rods does a bite. You never know, there's every chance in this swim all 3 rods could get a bite. So let me show you the rod setup. If you've not seen it before, most of you will have, you know what's coming, but there is newbies that haven't, and then we'll get on and get some rods in. Right then, you'll see I've put a jumper on because the old temperature's dropped. It's time to take you through the rod setup for the newbies that are new to the channel. For you regulars, you'll know what I'm going to show you. Let's start with the normal end. That's a 3-ounce flat swivel pear lead on a KORDA lead clip. The main line is 18-pound KORDA contour fluorocarbon main line, so a proper strong tough line, which fishing for big fish, so you need decent heavy tackle. On that I've just got 3 blobs of putty which have got sinkers underneath them just to stop the putty moving. Spread a foot apart. There is another there at shot, you can't see it. And like I say, the lead is set to dump if it gets caught in any kind of snag or weed, which there really isn't a lot out there at all. So most likely it won't dump, but if it does get caught, the lead system will let the lead eject, which is what you want. So hook bait, I'm going to put something different on one hook bait. That is a double, one of them sail hard hooker, 15mm. It's a double one, just on a normal 6-inch, maybe 6.5-inch KORDA dark matter supple braid, the sinking one they do. Hook mega sharpened as usual. So all 3 rigs are that, apart from that's the only one having a double 15mm bait. The other 2 rigs, which is one there, one there, all the same length, same material, same hook, same everything. All they've got on is the old sticky baits dumbbell, because maybe they can't pick a dumbbell up a bit easier than a round one. Don't know, who knows. But around them again, that's going to be a bit of the old manila paste wrapped round, and then slid down the line just a small bag of mixed pellets. I think that's the Mainline PVA spod and jobby pellets. I've been using them in solid bags that's got a bit of glog on them. That's it. So each rod is going to be fished that way. So let me get one rod actually finished, and then we'll get 3 cast out and see how we go. That is the end result. This is the double 15mm hard hooker. I'm going to put this on the left rod because that's the one that's going up this tree line. Some people fish a lot closer to the bay than what I'm going to, or the entrance to the bay. I don't want to be fishing the entrance because I want the fish to actually be able to come out the entrance of the bay and see no rig, no line, no nothing, and basically hopefully not think I'm here. So I'm coming a bit further back, and then if they come out and come along the tree line, they're going to pick this rig up anyway, and if they don't and head straight out in the water, they should come into contact with the middle rod hopefully, or the right hand rod. That's my plan. We'll see what happens. But I'll just show you, you've got the old tungsten anti-tangle sleeve, and that's just going on one of the old quick size 8 quick change clips. So you just kind of position the hook link over it, pull it down, and then slide the old sleeve up like that. Simple. Right, let's get the rods out. Cool, 3 rods on the spots in the car park with 2 knots in front of me. So there'll be 2 vlogs from this car park. I am massively hopeful that one of them will have a fish in it. I'm in a fantastic swim for it. I'm on good spots as far as I'm concerned for it. Rigs I'm happy with, bait I'm happy with. Conditions not particularly bad. Like I say, the fish haven't spawned yet, so could be a chance of an absolute whacker still. Like I say, the baits have all gone out there. The middle rod I threw it a bit hard. It did hit the clip up in the air, but I watched it land. It's fine. I'm quite happy. I'm not going to redo it. I'm putting no bait in. I'm just going to point out that is it. What's gone out there is all I'm going to be fishing over. So if they want it, they're going to have a hook bait, aren't they? But speaking of bait, something I'm just going to quickly touch on is in, I can't remember the number of the vlog, but the one where I had the fish from the swim called Little Oaks. I've come across in that saying that the bailiffs have gone out and baited my swim. That isn't the case at all. How I've meant to explain it, and it's me, I've explained it wrong in the vlog, is that the bailiffs were told to come and bait the lake up with the house pellet or feed pellet, whatever pellet they're putting in for the nutrition of the fish to like keep them healthy basically. Where I was fishing, the bailiffs had to go across where I'm fishing to put the bait in, and they sort of asked, do you mind us, we've got a bait up, do you mind us like baiting up basically? But what I mean is that they had to come through across my area in a boat, and it was sort of round an island like I explained. They didn't actually put any bait on my spot where I was fishing, because they've been told to not put any there, because a lot of people fish to that spot, and the last thing you want to do is basically put the fish there ready to get hooked. You know, you've got to work for your fish here, you don't want it handed to you. So the areas they're sort of baiting is where people don't normally fish, or the fish can feed and not have us lot pressuring them. So I didn't get any bait on my spots. The bailiff didn't bait up for me, and basically I come across wrong in the vlog saying that they've just chucked a load of bait where I'm fishing. I was fishing to an island. They did put bait around the island, but not on the spot of the island I was fishing. So that's the best I can sort of explain it, because 2 or 3 people have said, oh, I wouldn't have that, that's a bit out of order. They weren't out of order at all. They didn't do what I've explained or how I've come across. They did what they were told to do, and it didn't interfere with my fishing. So, and it didn't benefit my fishing or give me an advantage. So that's a 2.5 bloody minute waffle. So that's cleared that up hopefully. Next thing, get the kettle on, get the burn on, and let's hope we get a fish on. Cheers all, first coffee, and while I've got a coffee in my hand, I'm going to take the time, as I always do, to say a massive thank you to you lot for supporting the channel in whatever way that you do. Each video I release, my subs go up. I seem to be getting more thumbs up on the videos, the views are going up, so it's obviously working in the right direction, and that is all down to you lot for supporting me. So it is massively appreciated, regardless of whether you're a subscriber, you just like the video, you comment, you just watch it, you share it, you do all of it. Everyone is just as important as everyone else is. But if you are new or you've been around for a while and you've not yet subscribed, have a look. If you want to consider doing it, it is free, it doesn't cost you nothing. You're not signed to nothing. All it means is the more subscribers I get, the wider YouTube pushes my channel, because it's becoming more popular. The same as the thumbs up button, that does exactly the same. So if you don't want to be a subscriber or you haven't got an account, just click thumbs up. Again, that spreads it wider, more people discover me, and they get to see the beautiful food that I manage to burn every session, which I'm doing right now. So next clip will be some burntness, but again, from me, thank you very much. Let's have a look then. Do these qualify as burnt? Yeah, I'd say so. Look at that. Look, go on Wayne, what do you reckon of them ones? Proper burnt ones. So tonight's burning is sausages, so I'm going to get those down me, then make another coffee and wash the charcoal down, and we'll get settled in for the evening. Here is my view for the evening. I've had all my charcoal fixed, so I'm fully charcoaled up for the night, coffeed up for the night, rods are set for the night. I don't know if I've pointed it out or not, but I have put no free offerings in. I haven't catapulted any boilies in, any pellets in, spummed anything out. I'm literally fishing single hook bait approaches with a tiny bit of attraction around the hook, like a small PVA bag and a bit of paste. So it is a one bite tactic I'm going for. I'm not trying to hold fish in the zone, I'm just trying to get one to pick up what I've put out off. These are all known spots I'm on. I was just pointing that out, that I'm not on any spots that anybody on here won't know about. Most of the people that fish on here will know the spots I've got rigs on, and the chances are, with it being a weekend, these spots have seen bait. So there will have been someone in this peg over the weekend, 100%, and then most likely will have been bait gone in. So I want to try and increase my chances by not putting anything out, and if they come onto the bait now because they think it's a couple of days old and it's safe, there's just one little booby prize over that area, which is my hook bait. So yeah, let's see if that pays off. But I do think less is more at the moment in here. We'll see what happens. After spawning, I may start putting a tiny bit of bait in as I go, but for now, yeah, singles, bags, stringers, that'll do me. But that's it, that's enough waffling. I'm going to get in my bag for the night, chill out, watch the sunset, which, well, I say sunset, just watch it get dark, and hopefully bring you back with a fish in the night, because that would be cool. But if I don't, I'll see you in the morning. So I thought I'd do a bit of a during the night update. Nothing's happened, but just listen to the quiet and stillness of this place. Absolutely nothing. That's what I mean. It's so quiet here at night. It's unbelievable. And the fact that I'm the only one here as well is, yeah, it's lovely. It's quite a treat to get this place to yourself. It doesn't happen often. I'm sure some of you'd be like, I wouldn't want to be there on my own. Some of you it wouldn't bother. It doesn't bother me, but I can understand it's not for everyone. But it is a rarity to get this place to yourself. So let's hope Mr. Carp's going to keep me company on the mat at some point. Good morning. Absolutely nothing to report in the night other than a liner from a bat. That was it. I heard one fish show to the right, and I heard one fish crash in the bay, which is about normal. It's pretty much 4 o'clock now. The birds are starting to sing. It's starting to come slowly light, even though the moon is still out. And let's just hope this morning we can pick a fish up, because that would be nice. So yeah, I'm just going to get the kettle on as always, and sit and watch the morning unfold. And in the net we have a hench. Look, it's got the double 15mm hanging out his bloody gob. Greedy little bugger. Right, better get that one hooked, get that rod back out there. Thought I'd just show that before I wrap it. I've come away from the old hard hooker, and we're just going to have a tiger nut wrapped in paste. A single tiger nut. I've got a new rig on. I've had to change the lead to a distance lead because I haven't got any flat swivel pairs left. I've got to put some more in my van. So yeah, that is the setup. A paste and a tiger. Well, we just put the tench back, the rod's back out there now. Decided to go with a single tiger nut wrapped in paste, just to see if that helps get away from the tench a little bit. I don't think so, but you never know. But while I'm on this clip, I'm just going to discuss about where I was at the weekend. Basically, I support a big organisation called Surfers Against Sewage. Some of you will have heard of them, some of you won't. My mate Rich watching, he definitely will. And basically at the weekend there was a worldwide protest regarding all the sewage that's being dumped in the seas, the river, etc. and that. I went to the meet that was at Scarborough. I will just put a few pictures on now that I've got. So the pictures you've just seen, that was of the Scarborough South Bay meet that I attended, but like I say, there was protests worldwide. There was thousands of people attended, just basically trying to stand up and make a stand for all the water companies that are pumping raw sewage straight out. I mean, they're charging you guys extra money to be cleaning it and filtering it and all that, and they're not. They're just taking your money, dumping it straight in the sea, and I mean solid straight in the sea. And if you've got kids, grandkids, if you go in the sea yourself, it's relevant to you as well. Us anglers, it's relevant because our rivers are connected to the sea. So when it gets, I know it's diluted as it comes down the river, that's not the point. Still polluting the rivers. Any lakes that are connected, that are joined on near rivers, these, for example, here where I'm fishing at the moment, when the rivers flood in the winter, which they do, these lakes get a load of river water come in. A1 pits, they're the same. They flood, all the river water comes in. It's all coming, it all joins in, you know, it all like snowballs. Cormorant problems, the reason we have so many cormorant problems is because the fishing is that bad out in the sea now because of how much pollution there actually is. The cormorants are coming inland to fish basically in the rivers and the lakes where the fish aren't harmed by it. I'm not sure how aware you are of actual fish you buy. A lot of fish now comes from Holland. So when you're having fish and chips at the seaside or you get your packet fish at home, most of that isn't even English anymore. It comes from Holland because English fishing is that bad. So that's just something. I know it sounds a sales pitch, it probably is, but I did say to the guys there that I met that I will mention it in the vlog, because if one of you just sort of like signs up to them, it doesn't cost you any money. You don't have to like pay a monthly donation. You don't even have to attend a protest if you don't want. I mean, the protests aren't often at all. The paddle out is once a year, but I mean, just signing a petition to say, yeah, I'm not happy with you taking my money and dumping sewage in the sea is more than enough. So if you're able to, just check them out, Surfers Against Sewage. But that's where I was at the weekend, and that's my sales pitch done. But again, thanks for listening to this bit. Let's get back to the fishing. It's that time of the morning again where the older crew's about. Come right in the old shelter, you know. That one's going to be going straight for the blooming bucket, straight in the water. Surprise, surprise, off it goes. Yep, help yourself. I'm surprised the youngsters haven't had a go yet. If you sit still, look. Get off me bloody kettle. That's it. I'll leave them to it. You'll see there's a little bit of a breeze on now, which is nice. Cloud cover's still present, but it is meant to clear later on. So the fish are definitely going to be up in this area today, without a doubt. So that'll be nice to actually know there is fish in front of me, which there always is in this peg, to be fair. Hopefully they won't all sit in the bay. Some might come out, fancy a bit of a free munch on whatever bait is left over from the weekend, and yeah, pick one of these rods up. But my day's going to consist of reading this. Thanks to one of my viewers for sending me that. You know who you are, much appreciated. I'm going to enjoy getting my head into that today and just relaxing. This is my one relaxed session I have for the week, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I can't do any more than what I'm doing already. The rods are on the spots. It's down to the fish whether they play ball or not. So for now, I'm going to start reading my book and hopefully bring you back in the middle of it with a big fat old common. I thought I'd best do some kind of update because it's 25 past 2. I can't remember the last time I did the update, probably 10 o'clock, half 9, 10 o'clock. Nothing has happened whatsoever. I've not had a single beep on any rod. I've not seen any kind of feeding activity, if I'm honest, either, which is surprising. And as far as I'm concerned, bite time has been and gone in this peg at the moment. You could fluke one out now during the day. It's quite rare. If it does, it will be the left rod that's closest to the bay, because the fish will all be held up in the bay now. I haven't walked around and had a look because you can't really leave these rods and go look in the bay. You're too far away from your rods. It's not safe angling. But when I bring them in, because I am going to bring them in for the next vlog, I will have a walk round. And I might see if I can get some footage of the fish swimming around in there. Do something like that. I'm not sure yet. But for now, like I say, there's a couple of hours left. If anything happens, you will know about it. But if it doesn't, you'll most likely be seeing me next for an outro and an apology of another blank under the belt. So let's hope the next clip's a fish and not an outro, eh? Unfortunately, that is my first 24 hours passed uneventfully carp-wise. Like I say, the next vlog is going to be a shorter one because I'm going to be gone by 7 in the morning. But before I do that, I am going to wind these rods in now. While I've got the opportunity, the bay that's to my left, I'm going to go up there and try and make some kind of video just to show you lot that don't see it often at all, or maybe not at all, depending where you fish, of what it's like seeing biggish fish come in the edge and relax sort of naturally. They still are on guard in here because they know they're being fished for, but they act a lot more naturally in that bay than they do out in that lake. So hopefully I can go get some footage. So I'm going to wind these rods in now, and then I'm going to go up there and make that video. So if you want to check that out, that'll probably be on before this because it'll be a short video and I can upload it a lot quicker. So maybe you'll have seen that before you see the end of this vlog. But if you do, happy days. Hope you enjoy it, and if you don't, hopefully see you on the next one. But for me on this one, again, a massive thanks to all you lot for supporting the channel. Sorry there's no fish. There's going to be a lot of these vlogs like it, I keep saying it, but hopefully you'll join me for the next vlog, which will be in here, and I'm going to change things around a little bit and see if that makes any difference. So hopefully you'll join me for that, and if you're out and about yourself, be lucky. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.